You know it's a good day when you've got freshly washed hair, your bare slippers on, Hazel's down for an independent sleep, and we're filming a YouTube video. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're doing a very fun video that I've seen a couple of people do recently, which is you let the TBR jar choose your next reads. So we're coming into I nearly said April. We're coming into August, which is freaky. I thought, why not? We'll give it a go. I'm not exactly sure if this is going to work for me, since I am probably the biggest mood reader there is. Once I finished a book, me and Hazel come stand by my TBR shelf and just stare at it for about 10 minutes until I'm like, yep, that one is speaking to me. So we'll see how this goes, but with that being said, let's jump into it. I think I'm going to choose 10 books, which is pretty average for what I normally read in a month. So we'll see how many of those 10 books I actually end up getting to this month. With that being said, this is not my whole TBR, this is just my physical TBR. So I'm just going to be choosing from my physical TBR and we'll see what we end up with. Here we go. All right, prompt number one. I don't know why I knew I was gonna get this one. A book outside my usual genre. So I would say my usual genres are romance and fantasy. So let's find a book that's not one of those. The first book that I am actually thinking is this one, My Year of Rest and Relaxation. This book is about a girl from, what's it called, upper class Manhattan, New York. And she's had a couple of things happen to her mum. Her mum's died and her boyfriend broke up with her, I think. And so she's asked to be medically put into a coma / sleep for a year. So it goes through her thoughts and what happens when she's resting for a year. So I think that's gonna be our first one. Alrighty, next we've got a book with a past and present timeline. This one's a tough one because I actually don't know which ones have that and which ones don't. So I'm just going to choose one that I want to read and fingers crossed it's got that. We'll have a look. I think I know one that will. I am positive that this one will because it's a second chance romance. Let's have a look. Prologue. Perfect. 2 years ago. So that's our second one, past and present timeline. I probably wouldn't have chosen this one to go for straight away, but that's our second one. This one is about Rune and Poppy, I think, yes, who were childhood friends, and then Rune moves back to his hometown, which is like countries away. So they disconnect and then they come back together once some traumatic things have happened. It's meant to be super sad and we'll see what that one is like. Next book, we're up to our third. A book I am really wanting to read. Woo! Okay, for this one, I'm going to choose, this one. All right, so for this prompt, a book I really want to read, I've chosen From Lukov with Love by Mariana Zapata. I really want to read this one because a lot of people love her books. They're meant to be slow burn romance, which is my favorite type of romance. And it's been on my TBR for a while, so I thought may as well give it a go. I do have some other books that I probably want to read more than that one, but they are like Magnolia Parks, which I'm still waiting on 2 books to come for that series, and like the Addicted to You series and the Throne of Glass series, which are all like super long series, which is a big commitment for me. So we're gonna stick with that one and we'll see how it goes. I think it's a hockey romance. Also, it's enemies to lovers, slow burn hockey romance. Honestly, that sounds like it's going to be really good. All right, book number 4. A book from an author I've never read before. Okay, let's see. Alright, I've actually got a fair few for this one, but I think I'm going to choose this one, which is Beautiful World, Where Are You by Sally Rooney. This one has been on my TBR for a while. At least one of Sally Rooney's books has been. I want to read Normal People as well, just to see what I think of it, because there's a lot of polarizing opinions about that book. So I picked up this book and we're going to see how it goes. Apparently she's got a sort of different writing style, so we'll see what I think. This one, I have no idea what it's about. It says a novelist works in a warehouse, asks him if he'd like to travel to Rome with her. In Dublin, her best friend Eileen is getting over a breakup and slips back into flirting with Simon, a man she's known since childhood. Oh, I didn't know that this was going to be a romance. Maybe it's not, we'll see. But there's that one. We'll see. Book number 5. Also, just a quick note, I also am part of a book club that we just do one book each month. So that book hasn't been chosen yet for August, which we probably need to get on that soon. I'll send a message today. So it might be one of these, might not be one of these. We'll see what the other girls think. So that is also a book I'm going to have to read in August. Alrighty, prompt number 5, a book with a spine, a different colour to the cover. We have quite a few options for this. We could do The Do-Over by Lynn Painter. The spine is yellow, the book is pink. Last Time We Met by Emily Houghton. The spine is pink, the book is green. Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which the spine is red, the book is white. Ooh. I'm going to choose this one. The spine is blue, the book is white-ish. This one is Without Further Ado by Jessica Detman. I've never read one of her books before and I think the cover's really pretty. It's got books on it. So I might give this one a go and we'll see what it's about. The spine says, sigh no more ladies, sigh no ever, men were deceivers ever. Okay. Oh, so she's a romance publisher. Unusual family business, determination to remain child-free. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that's our 5th book, Without Further Ado. We're halfway through. A book I only bought for the cover. This is probably a lot, so let's see. All right, I think I'm going to go with this one. It is the first book in this series. There's 3 books in the series. This one is called The Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels. Wait a minute. I don't even know if this is the first book in the series, but it's one of the books in the series. So I'm just going to go with this and say I'm going to read the first book in this series, whichever one that is. But I just thought the covers were so heckin' beautiful. Eek! All right, that's number 6. Here we go, number 7. Oh, they're falling out at me. I feel like a tarot card reader. It popped out, it's the one. A book with the word you in the title. Okay. All right, so we could do Loathe to Love You by Ali Hazelwood. Addicted to You, but I'm not sure if I want to start that series yet. Secretly Yours, does that count if it's yours, not you? Well, Always Only You, which is the 2nd book in the Berkman Brothers series. There's actually not that many options. I thought there'd be lots for this one. Okay, I'm going to choose Loathe to Love You by Ali Hazelwood, which is actually a collection of 3 short stories. So, fun. Number 8. I actually feel like I'm getting a good range of books. This is fun. All right, a book that starts a series. Oh no, I was dreading this because I'm really not in a series mood at the moment. Actually, this might be a bit of a cheat. but I think I'm going to go with these books, which I think classes as a series. So this one is the start of the series, It Ends With Us, and then It Starts With Us is the, what's it called, the sequel novel. Does it count if it's just 2 books and it's like, you could just read this one on its own? I just don't know if I'm ready to commit to the Throne of Glass series, and if I was going to choose a series to read, that would be the one. I'm sticking with these. I'm sorry if that's cheating. Take it up with my lawyer. Okay, what are we up to? We've got 2 more to go. A book with no pattern on the spine. This one should be pretty easy. So we're just looking for a solid colour. Okay, I jinxed myself when I said this would be easy because lots of them have actual patterns on them. Okay, I think this one might count. It's got sort of smudged writing but no patterns, so I'm going to go with this one. Girl in Pieces by Kathleen Glasgow. Apparently this one's really sad, but I don't really know what it's about. So the synopsis says, you can spot the girls who have it easy. I don't even have to describe them for you. You can spot the girls who will get by on smarts. You can spot the girls who will get by because they are tough or athletic. And then there is me. I feel like I'm gonna really like this book. Okay, so that's number 9, Girl in Pieces. Last book, let's make it count. A book with cursive writing in the title. Interesting. Okay, we've got quite a few actually for this. We could do The Love Wager or Love Theoretically. Any of the Twisted series. Killjoy or / Good Girls Guide to Murder series. The If You series. Secretly Yours and Unfortunately Yours. Love on the Brain. Do Icebreaker, but I haven't got the sequel novel to that yet, so. Do this one. A Secret Garden Affair. That's it. So from these, I'm going to choose, drumroll please, this one, Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. This is her newest release. I think it released like in April or something this year, February maybe. I don't know, sometime this year in 2023. So this is her newest release. It's a STEM romance. And we'll find out what it's about later. Okay, so let's go through all the books. I might not actually end up reading all of these books. And what was I going to say? Oh, my book club book. That's also got to be added to the list as well. This is our stack of books. There's 11 here because there's the 2 from the series. So let's go through what we've got. Eek. Okay. First of all, I'm struggling. Okay, first of all, we have Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. Girl in Pieces by Kathleen Glasgow. It Starts and It Ends With Us. I think I'm probably the last person to ever read these books, but here we go. I also want to make a reading vlog reading these, so if I end up reading them, you can expect that to be coming to those 2. Don't I Love You by Ali Hazelwood, which is the first book in this series, which is called The Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels, which is fun. It's sort of like a murder mystery love story. So super exciting stuff. Without Further Ado by Jessica Detman. Sally Rooney, Beautiful World, Where Are You? Oh, I sort of wish I had Normal People because I really want to read that. Anyway, too late. Lukov with Love by Mariana Zapata. 1,000 Boy Kisses by Tilly Cole. And last but not least, My Year of Rest and Relaxation. So let's go through and see what genres we've got. I'm just going to sort them out a little bit on the floor. Okay, so we have 1 YA romance. We have 4 fiction / literary fiction sort of novels. And we have 6 adult romance books. Oof. The one thing I'm worried about is that I've got no like crime, thriller, or fantasy for the month, but we'll see. Mostly my book club does thriller books, so that'll probably get added on there. And I know that I've got His and Hers by Alice Feeney on my radar for thrillers, which is on my Kindle. I also really want to read Haunting and Hunting Adeline, which is on my Kindle as well. I'm a bit nervous for that because dark romance, I don't even know what that is. But yeah, that's going to do us for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and you'll see which ones of these I actually end up reading in my August reading wrap up. So catch you later. Oh, I can't reach the button. Turn off. Catch you later. Oh my gosh, it still didn't turn off. What is going on?